Hello everyone, welcome to Weird TV. Be relaxed now. Think about some sand or a twig. Four beers left in the cooler. About 40 minutes left before you have to get up. Waiting in the doctor's office. Be calm. Dairy Queen. White SUV. Your meal costs $2 less than you expected. The episode is only half over. Waking up at home on your day off by yourself. Think about a pebble. Think about a pebble in somebody else's shoe. A good show comes on in half an hour. I might learn to surf someday. I did a good job putting the dishes away. Think about a nice rock. What do you think, Mike?
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. But really, I don't know. I'm not good with politics.
Well, most of us aren't. Anyway, we've got a great show lined up tonight. We have a lot of interesting things to talk about and just have a good time, you know, like we usually do. And I hope that you feel relaxed and good and we can work together and make something beautiful today. We're going to have a guest on this evening who is a man of mystery, who's a man of many talents. He's a man of the world. He's a Renaissance man and he's a wrestler.
That old?
He is. And wow. What he does is he goes by the name The Belieber. And he's a rising star of pro wrestling. You should look for him in the future doing what he does best. And I think we should bring him in now. Here he is. So, Mr. Belieber, don't get too angry. All right, we just calm down.
Shake your hand.
All right.
Nice to meet you, George.
Mr. Belieber. My name is Bill, actually.
Bill.
So, tell us what you do.
Well, you don't have to call me the Belieber. The Belieber's just like a little nickname that I've accrued after I told somebody that I was a fan of Justin Bieber. People started calling me the Belieber and it kind of took off, but you could call me Mikey Chase. That's what I go by. I tell kids to chase their dreams.
That's good.
And I'm not really a man of the world.
Not a man of the world?
No.
I was misinformed.
Yeah, I don't know who told you that.
Somebody told me. Somebody told me, Terrence.
Terrence.
Terrence. Anyway, so tell me what you do. What do you do?
Well, for CTWE primarily, I've personally been a professional wrestler for about 6 years now. But for CTWE, I help with the production. I do all the video and all that stuff, and I'm basically the #2 guy who runs the company. The other guy, his name is Joey Bricco, and we have a huge show coming up April 28th in Bethany, Connecticut. It's called Brickomania 4.
Awesome. 4. That sounds, what's the word? Awesome.
Awesome is the word for that, yes.
So, were you born a wrestler, or did you become a wrestler?
No, it's kind of like that it's kind of like that homosexual thing. You're just born that way.
Right.
So yeah, I was born a wrestler. I came out of the womb, and I elbow dropped my mother, flicked off my father, and then gave him a stone cold stunner. So that's how my life started.
Violent.
Yeah, it was pretty violent. But the nurse liked me a lot. So.
And you're still together today.
With the nurse, yeah. Yeah.
So, who is your biggest rival, and how much of a chump are they?
Big chump. My biggest rival actually goes by the name of Chris Battle. He actually is, or was, one of my closest friends in wrestling and in life outside of wrestling. What's that?
Outside of wrestling.
Outside of wrestling. Yeah, there is no life outside of wrestling.
Outside of wrestling.
Yeah, no, but we were very close. I mean, we hung out all the time. I mean, I would go to their house for Thanksgiving because like the whole family's involved in wrestling, and then things started changing with him, and yeah, we're not too good of friends anymore.
So what happens when you two meet in the ring?
Well, actually, at Brickomania 4, which is the 28th, we're part of a 6-man tag match. It's myself and 2 other guys versus Chris Battle and 2 other guys, and when we meet in the ring, I'm going to make him look like a fool, even though he's almost double my size.
How do you propose to make him foolish?
I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
Oh. Is that legal? Can you do that?
No, but I'm a good guy, but he's a bad guy, so I gotta kind of use his tactics. I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts when the ref's not looking.
Kick or be kicked.
That's the way it goes. You kick or be kicked.
So what went wrong between you two? What was did he call you a jabroni in public? No. I'm not that. I don't get angry that easily unless it's somebody I don't really know that just keeps on badgering me over the head with false information. But no, it was honestly, he kind of found a girl, and not that I got jealous or anything, but after he found the girl, he changed, and then that transferred over into wrestling, and he just I don't know, man. He's crazy. He's got the wrong idea about what's going on behind the scenes, so he's taking it out on me, and I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it too well. I'm gonna hurt him. You're gonna hurt him. You saw him dropping in the people's elbow one day on a nice young lady, and you just snapped inside.
Well, no, I think the lady deserved it, but I still was like, you shouldn't do that to women.
Well, sometimes it happens in life, and it's regrettable, and we have to move on. Speaking of moving on, so would you describe what you do then in a summary as schooling chumps?
Yeah, schooling chumps, or chimps.
Or chimps. Are there ever chimps in the ring?
Yeah, they're well, no, not real chimps, I guess.
Are there ever pretend chimps?
Yeah, I mean, we get guys in monkey costumes sometimes.
Sometimes. So this happened more than once.
Yeah, I would say about on a bi-weekly basis.
There are chimps in the ring.
Yeah.
So this is a question for the ages. Who is the biggest chump of all time?
Oh, well.
He looks at me, all right.
No, I'm not saying you are. I was hoping to look for insight. I mean, is it Magneto? I don't know.
It could be Magneto.
He's doing the X-Men thing.
I don't know.
Are you talking about in wrestling?
I just mean the biggest chump of all time.
The biggest chump of all time is obviously Hitler. I mean, let's be honest.
We've already just established that there is no inside and outside of wrestling. So
right.
The biggest chump of all time is a universal concept.
Right, and I would say it's Hitler.
And so, why didn't you say Ronald Reagan?
I don't know. I'm not actually really comfortable with politics either, so we could move on from. I mean, I wasn't told that this was a politics show.
Neither was
It's
I.
not.
I know Mitt Romney's a guy, right?
Yeah. Is he a chump?
He could be a chump, yeah.
Mitt Romney, chump.
I think he was disrespectful to some handicapped guy who was asking him about marijuana.
Yeah. Would you call him out? Would you say he's a chump and he needs to get served?
Yeah, Mitt Romney is a chump and he needs to get served that camera. Mitt Romney, you're a chump.
All right. Related question. Was Tupac the toughest rapper of all time?
Absolutely not.
Could you beat up Tupac?
I couldn't beat up Tupac, but he definitely wasn't the toughest of all time.
Could I beat up Tupac?
You might be able to.
All right.
You kind of got this weird lengthy thing going on for you, so
yes,
you might be able to just
I was told that I might be
wobble
good at
your
kung
arms.
fu because I have big arms, or like big. I have good tendons. Someone told me one time at a party because
So
I shook their hand really good.
Oh.
That's so I know I'm good at fighting. I've never been in a fight, but I'm pretty sure I would be pretty good at it. Follow-up question: does it feel good to hit people?
It's actually a kind of bizarre question. It never feels good to hit people, but when you get paid to do it, you have to.
Doesn't it feel good sometimes?
No, because even like it's kind of like even when it's a guy I don't like, you know, I hit them and then I feel bad, but you know, gotta get done sometimes. It's kind of like this is hurting me more than it's hurting you type thing. Like when my dad used to beat me because I would pour.
Except literally, because it literally hurts them a lot more.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously it hurts them a lot more, but sometimes, you know, I've hurt my knuckles a couple times. But again, sometimes I just go into this blind rage mode and I can't control my anger.
Okay, interesting. Would you ever hit the president
Of the United
of
States?
the United States?
No, I'm not a fan of jail time.
How do you think it would feel to hit
What if
the president?
What if the president was your opponent?
Yeah, how would that feel?
All right, if it was in a condoned setting to where it's like, Mikey Chase, you can hit the president and get away with it, yeah, I'd probably hit the president. I mean,
How do you think that would feel? Good?
no, he's never done anything wrong to me other than, you know,
What if he was trash talking?
Oh.
well, yeah.
What if he was calling you a chump?
Well, I
Or a
don't know.
jabroni?
Let me. I'd have to be in the moment. I mean, he is the president of the United States, the free world, if you will.
He's in your face, talking trash,
Yeah.
and then you have to hit him because he needs to get.
I feel like you're trying to get me to say that I hate the president of the United States.
No, I just wanted to know what it would feel like to hit.
Can
the
you hear
president.
that vibration? It's my butt. It just randomly vibrates uncontrollably.
Anyway, moving on. Does this nation need a good pile driver to the economy?
I think the economy was pile driven, and you need to. Don't you know you're supposed to turn off the phone when you're going to be on television?
Nope.
Turn off your phone. Listen, the economy was pile driven,
Yeah.
spiked on its head, and we're in trouble. But I think we should resuscitate the economy via mouth to mouth.
And you wouldn't drop a people's elbow on the economy right now.
No, I would prefer the economy be lifted back up.
Okay. Follow-up question. Actually, it's not a follow-up question. It's
It's unrelated.
It's unrelated.
Okay.
Are you beefing?
Take
I
that
don't
as a
know.
guess.
Yeah.
Are you beefing?
Beefing with who?
In general, you have a beef?
No, I'm a pretty laid-back guy. Like I said, I
mean, just in, in life. You said,
I
you,
got
said
a
you don't
beef.
like the economy. That's one thing.
No. Yeah, I got a beef. My job is stressful.
Yeah, we all can understand that one.
It doesn't seem like you can. You seem like you have a pretty easy life there, guy.
This isn't my regular job.
This isn't?
No.
So then you're a bagger at Stop and Shop.
Might as well be. I'm beefing with the economy, let me tell you. I think the economy needs a good pile driver to the financial sector right now. That's what I have to say.
I don't know about you, but I got a beef with Terrence.
I always have a beef with Terrence.
Who's Terrence?
Come on, Terrence.
You don't even want to know. Moving on. What is the most powerful force in the universe?
Hulkamania.
Correct. Moving
Next
on.
question.
Moving on again. So, wrestling is fake.
Okay. No, it's not.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure wrestling is fake.
Well, fake to what extent? Like, what are you trying to say is fake? You think the hitting's fake, or
It's fake.
do you agree with this?
With fake?
Yeah, do you agree that wrestling's fake?
Well, no. I love John Cena.
There you go.
I mean, he's the only guy I know who can pull off jean shorts.
Jorts.
I think wrestling is fake.
I think you need to sit back down before I lose my temper.
Okay, I'll sit back down.
Yeah, because wrestling's not fake.
Given that we understand, all of us here in the studio and out in the world, wrestling is fake.
I think you have a jaded sense of what's going on in the real world, wearing a suit like that, sir.
Well, I think you're a jabroni.
Oh, jabroni. Okay.
I'm gonna take that.
And a
All right.
chump.
No, I mean, it's cool. You welcome me out to your show to try to humiliate me. I think this interview is over.
You're a chump. Look at, he's walking out of the interview, everybody. Okay. Like a little sissy.
Trump, what are you laughing? Disrespectful punk. You scared?
No.
Don't kill me. Get up. Get up
You are an imbecile, and you make me sick with your disrespectful allegations that wrestling is fake and it's not true. You're a chump. You have no idea what the world is about, and that's why you're laying on the floor dead.
This is for my enemies.
So, Mr. Giuliani, how long have you been governor of California? Do you find public life challenging?
My pain is infinite. The torture is forever.
How do you balance out the needs of the government to provide services with your desire to keep taxes low?
Not even after 100 million years have passed 100 million times can even one instant of eternity be said to have begun.
What do you have to say to the people making allegations that you groped that mildly unattractive woman? Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Good night. Oh! Oh my God! Oh.
That's a great television show.
Why don't you want your stuff?
The wet. 5月6号，1999年，今天做了一个梦梦见我吃我妈的阴道，下面呢布丁流出来那个绿色、蓝色、红色的布丁流出来，我拿那个塑胶做成叉子就是把它挖了出来，全部吃掉了。4月3号，2001年。今天一起来看镜子里面怎么有一个青春痘在我的眼皮上面昨天早上在我的鼻子上，然后昨天呢在我的这个下巴上面我看这个是同一个青春痘在我脸上。星期4，1月2号，2001年，今天早上我洗澡的时候头往上一看，我看到有一个大便，这奇怪我看没有大便下去，怎么是浴缸里面？因为大便越长越大大到大到它的4米长12寸宽，这我大叫 help， 拿那个大浴巾丢到窗外面去了。7月3号，跟5岁的时候发生的事。有一天我去我阿公家，阿公的门有一点点打开来，我就偷瞄进去看一下，就看到我阿公用他的鸡鸡在举重。他的鸡鸡好像有一个绳子绑在他鸡上面，然后绳子另外一端是一个5到10磅的哑铃，练功一样的这样子左那个晃来晃去。所以我赶快跑出去跟我妈妈说，妈妈第一件事情问就是上面怎么翘？今天我跟我妈妈吃中饭她跟我说我在她肚子里她怀我的时候，她跟我爸爸常常干逼，每次我爸爸射精我踢他肚子。回家以后，我跟我弟弟去学泡澡的时候，跟他讲。谢谢冒充。No way. Really?
You wanna come back? You wanna come back? You wanna come back? You wanna come back?
Thank you.